Hey guys, tomorrow we're leaving for Minnesota, so today we're dropping off kittens. George and Gizmo are going to their new homes. I know, we're gonna miss them, so everybody say bye to George and Gizmo. George and Gizmo are going to go live with our friend Matt. He's the guy who always takes care of our animals for us when we want to go away for the weekend or something like that, and he actually babysat the kittens a couple times and fell in love with them. He picked George out first. Gizmo was supposed to go to another home, but the person kind of flaked out on me, but it ended up working out because then Matt called us and said, hey, actually I want to take George and Gizmo. So it's nice that they get to go to the same home together so they can play with each other and just be brother and sister together forever. Meow! Kittens on the center council, kittens on the center council, being adorable. Brother and sister on the center council. I could write jingles for commercials. So, here's Matt and his girlfriend. We're meeting them at a parking lot, in a parking lot halfway.
Getting kitties today. Excited.
Getting their kittens. So we'll go grab them for you. So here's Gizmo going to her new home, sitting in a litter box. Well, you can change your name if you want.
Oh no, I kind of like that actually. Gizmo.
He's got to grab him by the scruff so he doesn't claw him and run away. Goodbye, George.
Oh, the other cat's gone too?
We have one left.
Oh, okay, the other
tabby, yeah.
Aww.
We're gonna take him to Minnesota with us to see if we can find him a home there.
Oh, good idea.
You guys, you promise you'll take good care of them?
We promise we'll take great care of them.
And love them?
They are in really good hands.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
We'll take extra good care of them.
I definitely like giving them to people that I know so that I can like keep in touch and find out how they're doing as they grow up, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I know. Yeah, it's always good to like know your friends. But yeah, we're gonna spoil the heck out of this guy.
Awesome. Here you go, guys. We're driving right past Vegas at night, so you can see all the lights. Even though we're not that close, we're just on the freeway.
You've never heard that song, Viagra?
Nope.
They totally took the Las Vegas sign and plugged the Viagra in the end.
There's the Mirage right there, right? The pyramid's called the Mirage, right? A castle!
That's Palace.
I want to go live there and kick everyone else out of the hotel. There's the Monte Carlo. There's New York, New York right there. Woohoo! There's the Bellagio, Rio. Here you go, Caesar's Palace. That's a pretty famous place.
Yeah, but I heard Caesar didn't actually live there.
Caesar didn't live there?
No.
Oh, I thought that's why it was famous. There's some more stuff. And there's the Stratosphere, guys.
It's got all the rides on top of it.
That's the place that has all the rides on top of it.
I rode the power tower thing at the top that shoots you up, and it just about shit my pants. It's so scary.
I bet it's scary. That's so high up.
And they're always
Oh, it's lighting up for us right now.
Every time they're always like 3, 2, and then they push the button and launch you up like before you know it.
Scare ya.
Oh my god, that's so bright. Ah! So what's going on, guys? We are in Utah. It is pretty early in the morning. We've been driving all through the night. We're gonna drive through Utah and then part of Colorado, and we're probably gonna end up staying in Colorado. Nick is driving right now.
We're on our way to Minnesota for Christmas, in case you guys didn't put 2 and 2 together.
And we are going to Minnesota for Christmas, if you can't count to 4. Now you know. I don't know, driving across the country is alright. It's always a little bit more stressful in the winter because you have to deal with, you know, the freezing temperatures and the possibility of getting stranded in the middle of nowhere. So you gotta bring like an extra, you know, a lot of extra warm clothes and food and stuff to drink and stuff like that. I don't know, but so far so good. The trusty old Honda Accord is doing its job just fine. We have little Fred with us. He is going to Minnesota to find a home, and he actually is riding the car like exceptionally well for a cat. He's just pretty much slept the whole time. And we got all the other dogs back here. Little Lola's down there somewhere. Lola, Dory's sitting on you. Poor Chihuahua. They're so jealous that they don't get to sit up here. It's kind of funny. And then we actually have, oh my god, Lola, you're on the box. There's the little cat carrier back there. And then the litter box for Fred is actually in the trunk. So we can open the little door back there and he can walk in the trunk and eat the litter box. And he's been doing that so far. Thor, what do you have to say for our trip to Minnesota?
Birds!
Oh my god, birds.
Meow.
Fred.
Meow. Meow.
Fred, you want to meow for us? Here's a beautiful view in Utah. We're in Canyonlands, Utah, which is southern Utah where all the canyons are. I think I actually recorded this exact scene last time we were driving to Minnesota during the summer. Like, I'm pretty sure this was like, I was filming this and talking about how pretty it was. I'll have to look back and see the comparison. But you can't actually capture like the color of the rock on film. It looks so much cooler in person.
Actually, when you were sleeping, I was looking out the window, and it's weird to see the snow all over Utah. It actually looked just like Colorado because it had the mountains with snow over it, and then the pine trees or whatever you call those trees.
Juniper trees?
Nope. But I thought it looked like Colorado. I thought we were farther along than we actually were.
Nope. So I just woke up. We're in Green River, Utah. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? And my hat fell back in this back seat where Kenobi was sitting, and look how much hair is on it. There was no hair on this hat, now it's just fucking covered.
Thor, is that a nice place to ride? Do you like riding up there? Does it make you feel like the big dog? Because he took up the whole seat. Didn't you, Kenobi? You took up the whole seat.
But we are in Grand Junction, Colorado. Not too much else going on. Pretty bored, but that's what happens when you take really long road trips. That's what happens if you have dogs and you want to travel a lot. You have to either like board the dogs, which is pretty expensive, or travel with them, which is still semi-expensive. But yeah, everybody at home loves my dogs, so we always bring them home. And they love Minnesota. They love going up to the cabin. That's kind of like why I really like bringing Kenobi home. And then there was Nikki. Sleeping away. Alright, so we just passed into the beautiful state of Colorado. At least that's what the sign said. Good old beautiful Colorado. We're going to be driving here for a while until we get to the Rocky Mountains, and then probably do a little bit more vlogging. But Colorado's pretty cool. It's got a lot of interesting landscapes, I guess, with an S. But you go from like the Great Plains to the Rocky Mountains, back to the Great Plains, and they got pretty much everything in between. So this is the famous Rabbit Valley. This is where all the rabbits actually migrate to during the winter months from Canada. So they come right down here. Actually, they go through Idaho. They cross the lake, what is it? Lake Coeur d'Alene Lake up there. And then they come straight down through Wyoming and Utah to Rabbit Valley. You can actually see that's where they nest over there. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool. A lot of people actually travel here in the summer to see them. I don't know, it doesn't sound very cool to me, but some people are into that. Colorado. So we are coming to Glenwood Springs, Colorado, where we're going to stop for the day. As you can see, it's actually just starting to snow here. And I think the weather forecast was there's going to be a lot of snow here. Not a lot of snow, but an inch and a half snow on Monday night. Or, no, not Monday night. Wednesday night. Is it Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday night tonight. So we're going to stay here for the night and then start driving really early in the morning. And tonight we're actually going to stop at the world famous Glenwood Hot Springs. It's like a natural hot springs that they turned into a pool. It's pretty awesome. So hopefully we can do some vlogging. We'll probably go out to dinner, walk the dogs. Nikki is still sleeping.